Here getting ready to install a rival full skid plate on the scrambler. Here it is, all laid out. Got the scrambler tilted back. Getting ready to pull all this old skid plate off. And I'll get a shot of that when I'm finished. And then I'm gonna install the new skid plates. One problem that I did have with the stock stuff was this right here. It's supposed to be bolted in there and there, but as you can see, the bolts broke off, so it spun around and now the oil filter is exposed. But with this new skid plate, it has this right here, and you pop that off. So I'm gonna have to drill out those old bolts and retap the threads, retap some threads in there, and yeah, put it back together that way. But I'll let you guys know how it goes. This skid plate, it's a rival skid plate. See right there, rival. It's the full kit. Everything's included. I'll do a review on it when I get it together, see how everything goes, and I'll let you know. So I got it all taken apart. First things the instruction says to do is to remove the bolts right up there for the bumper, and then you have this bracket that it came with, and it goes up and under there, and then you bolt that bumper back up, and it holds this tight, and then you have your holes right there with threads in them to hold on your skid plate. So I'm gonna get this piece put on there, and I'll get back with you in a second. Okay, so I kind of jumped ahead a little bit, but right there is where that bracket is. It mounts, and there's the bolts that hold it, one on each side. But then it has 3 holes in it with threads, and you put these in it right here, these bolts with these like washer things. You have one there. I just have one in there just to hold it, and then you still have your drain plug for your diff. Then when you come down here, you have this bigger section of skid plate. But the way you do this, there's not mounting holes for the, or there's not threads for these. But in here, you have to, there's little holes already made from the factory, and you just put a bolt in there with a nut and washer, and that's the way that goes on there. And then down here you have your factory mounting holes, and you put those in there. There's 3 of them. And then down here I haven't mounted it, but you can see right there that goes into right there. Same on the other side. And that's what I've got done so far. I'm gonna put on the foot thing protectors, and then I'll probably start working on the A-arm guards after that. I'll keep you guys posted. I was wondering what these were. I'm over here putting on this bracket for the footwell. It goes on there like that. But I just figured out what it's for. You can see the thing sticking out right there. What you do is you have this, and the only way you're able to get the nut on, well, instead of a nut, they have this, it has threads in there. You stick this back in there like that, and then you line this up like that, and then you put a bolt, and that's how that holds that on. And I'm gonna get this done. Okay, so once you have that bracket mounted up under here, then all you got to do is just put this side piece on, and then you just line it up, put these 2 bolts through with their washers, and then also it mounts up here and there. And they have this thing for up here. What you do is you have to stick it in there like that, and then you put this bolt through, and that's how that one is. And then also for the bottom one, rather than having the 90 angle on it. They just have a flat one, and you're supposed to just stick that in there, and you're just put that same type of bolt through. But that's how you mount both of those. And I'm going to get this other side done, and then I'm going to start on the A-arms. So I just got this A-arm guard on. The way it holds on is it comes with this bracket. It goes in there like that, and it holds up against the top and bottom of the lower A-arm. But also, one thing I need to point out, when you are installing this, make sure you have it this direction, so that way the threads are as close in as they can go. Because when I first had that, you can see where I had it, and it made the skid plate be a little bit too close to the four-wheeler, so I think it was going to have a problem rubbing right there, but I don't think we're going to have that issue anymore. But that's one thing I wanted to point out. I got both of these skid plate for your footwells on. They both went on great. I'm getting ready to get this other A-arm on, and then I'm going to start on the bottom ones. So I just got finished installing these rear A-arm guards on this one side. I'm going to show you how this one mounts up, same as that one. It comes with these brackets. It has two of these. They are designed for each individual side, so they won't work if you don't have the correct one. They go in there like that. It has that cutout right there for that little piece right there, so it has to fit in there correctly. But it goes in there like that, and then you put the skid plate up to it like that, and then you have your two bolt holes right there, and then also it has those two bolt holes over there, and that's where these things, this is where you use these. They hook up there like that, and then you tighten it up, and they tighten down. But that's how those hold on. Also, one thing up here for these top A-arms, I don't know if I didn't put something together correctly, but it didn't come with any bolts for these, so I just used my factory ones. They worked fine, so it doesn't really bother me. But that's how that turned out. Everything's looking really good. I still need to drill out those old bolts where they broke off, but I'm going to get to that in just a second. All finished up, got everything tightened down. Getting ready to sit it back down on the ground on all four wheels. But, well, actually there is one thing I need to do. You can see up there, those little squares, this goes up there. It's a boot guard, there's one for each side. I'm going to be putting those on. Everything turned out really nice. Everything looks good. I'm going to lower it down. Hopefully there's no rubbing. You can see right there, it's a little close, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, everything turned out nice. Just got finished lowering it down. Installed those little plastic guards for your boot. Got them on both sides. Everything seems to work really well. There's absolutely no rubbing. You can see it's got a good gap there. Should be good. Everything looks really nice. Overall, I'm really happy with this skid plate. Hopefully it'll hold up well. I think it will. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. There's going to be many more videos to come.